I'm Reagan Nevels, and this is Who's News. I'm here today with two members of the 9/11 Memorial Committee, Sam Swager and Katie Guzzo. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys feeling
Good.
today?
Great.
That's great. Amazing. Can you tell us about the history of 9/11 Memorial Park in Austintown and how you came to be involved?
I came involved with it and at the beginning with Mr. Pat Connolly. We worked together at General Motors, so we knew each other quite a bit for like the last 40 years, 50 years. And after the destruction in of the Twin Towers, and he chose it upon himself to want to do something about it. And so he started this project on his own. Yeah, and then about a year or so into it, I got involved, and a couple other people from the plant got involved with it. And from that point on, they dedicated it. You know, he got involved about 2005, and he went and got things for. He had everything planned out, and he went and got items from all the crash sites.
Wow.
So.
Wow, that's amazing. It sounds like there's a lot of history behind it.
Yes,
and love.
yes.
How did you first become involved with the park, and what can people see when they go there?
So I became involved when Fire Chief Andy Frost III, he approached me and asked me if I wanted to represent the Austintown Fire Department and Austintown Township. So I've been involved now for about 3 years. And people can expect to see, we have brick walkways, we have a small chapel, we have a one-of-a-kind gazebo that is shaped like the Pentagon.
Wow.
We have a brick from the Pentagon. We have steel beams from the 93rd floor of the World Trade Center. We have dirt from the Shanksville crash site. We have granite memorials that are done by the local artist Ray Simon, And yeah, I mean, it's a great place.
Yeah.
Great walkways. It's beautiful. We had 13 pine trees removed, so it's really open now, and
Wow.
you can see it from the street.
That's beautiful. It sounds like an amazing thing you guys are a part of.
Yes.
So Saturday, April 22nd is Earth Day. Can you tell us about the park cleanup planned that day to celebrate?
It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of dirty work. We got a lot of raking to do, edging, just basic cleanup. But this year shouldn't be as bad as last year because it was a really, really bad year. We ended up getting rid of 13 pine trees. We just were overgrown and taking up everything. And so we got them down. So now, as Katie said, you could see the chapel. You could see a lot of the things from Raccoon, whereas before the chapel was kind of hid. And so was the almost the gazebo at one time. But all they got to do is it's just a lot down on your knees,
Yeah.
getting dirty. I mean, we got bricks we have to remove because trees roots lifted them up, and there's just a lot of things we have to do maintenance for cleanup. A normal spring cleanup like you would do around your house, but this is all volunteers, and you know,
Right.
so we can't get them to come to my house to help clean. But,
Right. Okay, well, for the sake of volunteers, how can people get involved?
So our committee holds meetings monthly. Our next meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, April 11th at 6 p.m. at Austintown Township Hall.
Okay.
We also have a Facebook page. It's Mahoning Valley 9/11 Memorial Park, and that can be found by searching at MV 911 Memorial Park in the search bar on Facebook. And they can also call Sam Swager at 330-509-5269, or they can email me at kguzzo@austintowntwp.com.
Perfect.
see, and that's. I just want to say one thing.
Sure.
This young lady here, to give up her time. I mean, I'm retired, and Pat was retired, and a lot of people were retired, you know, so I've been retired since 2000. Pat was retired almost the same time. He passed away and it was thrown into my hands. But his vision has come true, you know, and he put so much into it, so much love. But when he passed away, because we didn't have a committee, he done away with it because it kind of grew apart. And so when he passed away and I started up the committee again, I needed somebody to help because I'd known nothing about the
Nonprofit
finances
taxes.
and the nonprofit. And like Katie said, the fire chief kind of drafted her, but without her, and I'm not just saying that. Without her and her knowledge and her help, I have no idea what we would have done.
Wow.
I mean, because I just got boxes of stuff,
Yeah.
you know, and I had no idea. So when she got involved, and I praise her for it.
Wow.
And she's a young lady. She should be out doing whatever, you know, and I'm not sucking up, but she is, you know, and
Thank you.
she has her own life, you know, but
Yeah. I mean, I understand. First,
Yeah.
for me, I just want to give both of you
Yeah.
guys your flowers. Because even though it was Pat's original vision, you guys continued that and
Yeah.
brought it into fruition. And now it's this wonderful movement. So
Yeah.
I thank both of you guys.
We're
for
trying to
this.
get the
Yeah.
the students and
Yeah.
everything,
And-
like, because
yeah.
kids nowadays, I mean, they weren't born when 9/11
Right.
happened.
Right.
You know, and so they only hear what they learn in
Right.
history class or, you know, what their parents tell them.
Right.
So we want to keep that vision for Pat
Yeah.
alive. So
Right.
I hope we're doing him
yeah, yeah.
You
a
are.
great pleasure by carrying on his
Right,
legacy.
And I'll
Yes.
tell you what, I mean, I'm from the west side. I went to Cheney, but you know, I know that's a bad thing. But these kids here in this school system here is not just with that memorial, but with veterans and their families and people in the military. The wood shop, they redid the arbors. The 7th grade volleyball team come out, 40 young girls came over in last year's cleanup.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before
And
the-
concert choir and a band and everybody here involved. The junior ROTC's been over there and helped us out, and they're going to be helping us out again. So, and to the system here and the kids here, it's just, you know, I can't say enough about it.
Yeah.
They really are.
Well,
Yeah,
we
Austin's
appreciate
really
what you guys are
involved.
doing. Anything that you would need us to do, we would love to be a part because it's just such a wonderful movement. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
So thank you all so much. But how important, I guess this can be geared towards both of you, how important do you think 9/11 Memorial Park is to Austintown and the surrounding areas?
She can,
I think it's a major focal point for both Mahoning and Trumbull County. It's a designated location for the annual 9/11 memorial ceremony, and people come out, hundreds of people come out to show their respects for the people that we lost on that tragic Tuesday morning. And I mean, it's not just about that. I mean, other people have come for family photo shoots. Kids come over from across and they come for homecoming pictures and prom pictures. And it's a great, I mean, we have the brick walkway, so it's a great place to, you know, take a leisurely Sunday, you know, little walk, see what we have. I mean, it's just a beautiful park that is kind of a hidden gem. Like we said, we
Right.
removed 13 pine trees. So before that, you really didn't notice that there was a park there and what it represented. So now that we've removed those, it's kind of really opened it up and you can see what's there and you can see there's walkways and, you know, just taking a walk through, it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing.
right.
Wow, that's beautiful. Well, it sure is. If you want to celebrate Earth Day, grab a rake and head to 9/11 Memorial Park to lend a hand with the cleanup efforts. Thank you all so much for joining us. I'm Reagan Nevels, and this has been Who's News.